All right, we live, y'all. Can y'all do me a favor and put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear me good? I have devices plugged in and I want to make sure there's no interference. Put a 2 if y'all can hear me. Waiting on the 2s. Okay, I see the 2s. Okay. So today, there's no reaction video, okay, to break down. I just wanted to touch base on something that I felt was very important, that I felt was very eye opening and informative, insightful, and all of those different things for my brothers. Now, I know a lot of women may not like or they may not respect, quote unquote, what I do, because what I'm doing is exposing a lot of the counterproductive, manipulative, distasteful, destructive, all of those different adjectives as it pertains to what these females do. But my thing about it is this, you all, and y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for popping in with your little big sis. This is very random. I did not anticipate going live today because I thought that my laptop would be taken in, but we are here, and so I appreciate y'all. Y'all go ahead and like the video. But here's the thing. Although a lot of women may not like me and what I do, because I expose a lot of those things that I just named and mentioned about women, I feel personally that y'all should be thanking me, because by me exposing some of these truths about what a lot of these females are out here doing, it actually puts men up on game so that they will be able to maneuver around and maneuver through the females that are counterproductive, destructive, toxic. You know what I mean? Not good for them, so that they can ultimately find the women that are good for them. And if you are the type of woman that is doing what she needs to do, it shouldn't really bother you. Like I said, y'all should be thanking me. Like, thank you, sis, for exposing these things about certain women. That way, the men will see my value, because I'm not doing these things. I'm not out here trying to manipulate and dominate and control and all of this. Like, I'm a genuine woman. Thank you. But the mere fact alone that I get so much pushback from a lot of women exposes the fact to me that a lot of y'all are unfortunately the type of women I'm talking about. The reason why you have a problem with me is because you are the woman that is the problem for men, for relationships. Otherwise, it shouldn't affect you. It shouldn't phase you. But it is what it is. And so, like I said, you all, I'm going to continue to do my job and put my brothers up on game and ultimately help other young women or women in general out here to get their lives together so that they can be the type of women that are ideal. Because I have an upload coming for you all that I will be recording this evening, talking about how a lot of our men here in America are actually getting, recruited. Right? I'm gonna have that upload for y'all later on. We're gonna get into that later on. I may have it ready to premiere probably tomorrow. I do have a wedding to go to though, so it'll probably be early in the morning on Saturday. Somewhere probably around 10 a.m. I'm gonna be talking about that. But yeah, y'all should be thanking me, because like I said, I'm gonna keep doing my job, putting everybody up on game so that y'all can do better and we can evolve and grow. Now, as you all can see from the title, oh yeah, the recruiting in full force. As you all can see in the title, I say a man with discipline is dangerous to women. Thank you, Roosevelt. It says got to super chat for that title alone. This is going to be fire. You already know. You already know your little big sis gonna give it to you raw, real, uncut, unfiltered, straight, no chasers, right? Because this is what we need to be able to really navigate, to really peep game, and like I say, find the men and women that we need to be a part of our lives. And y'all can be mad all y'all want, but the truth is the truth is the truth. Now we can hit 300. I'm gonna need 200 first. Now, hear me out, y'all. Something that I have noticed, right, is that a lot of women, right? Notice I said a lot and not all, ladies. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Oh, I'm not like that. Well, if it does not apply, let it fly. And again, thank you so much, Roosevelt. A lot of women out here do not like a man with discipline. A man with discipline is more than likely going to be the type of man that has boundaries, that has standards, and that can see right through you. That's dangerous. Hold on. Thank you, DB. It says, D, you should be like 80% of us men and tell these 90% of women, teach us, fuck off. You can't save these women, and we no longer want to try. Lord have mercy. DB gave up on y'all ass. Okay. But I still got hope for him, DB. Now, DB is like, look, Danica, stop. Stop. We're done. And I get it. It's a lot of guys out there, unfortunately, that are done. And we will be, again, getting into that. But DB, I really do have hope that, you know, there could at least be younger women coming up behind us that can take heed to the message and apply what I'm saying and do things differently. You know, because contrary to popular belief, there are still a lot of men out here who want to be married, that want to be settled down, that want relationships and everything of that sort. It's just a matter of finding the women that are deserving, which is why a lot of those men are going overseas. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're going to get into that dope discussion early in the morning tomorrow. But a man with discipline is more than likely going to be the type of man that has boundaries, standards, and that can see right through you as a woman. Now, why is that dangerous? Why is that a problem for the majority of these females out here? That is a problem because if you are going to have boundaries, I won't be able to get through them. If you have standards, I won't meet those qualifications. If you can see right through me, how will I be able to get over, manipulate? That's a problem. And what did I just say earlier? I just said that the majority of a lot of these chicks out here are not coming through with pure intentions. That's why they hate me so much. They hate me so much because I expose them. Again, if you are a woman that was being genuine and everything, what I say would not bother you. You would actually say thank you. Thank you, Danica, for exposing these no good ass females so that the men can actually see me. That makes me shine brighter. But do y'all do that? More than likely no, because you are the woman that I am talking about. Thank you, Akuma. It says not the fro with the swoosh. Hold on. It's actually a side ponytail. It's a side ponytail. Why you mad? Why you mad, Akuma? You don't like my side ponytail? Let's not do too much. The fuck? But this is what we're dealing with, and we can't hit 400. Okay, we're gonna need that 300 first. Don't come in here clowning, Akuma. I know you like my side poof ponytail. Don't do too much. Hating is never a cute thing. Okay, it's such a nasty look. Okay. Thank you, Deezy. Says looks great. But a lot of these chicks, they are the very females that we are talking about, which is why they would have a problem. Now, again, a lot of men in the past, I gotta be real with y'all, a lot of the men in the past, they would just allow a woman, especially if she looked a particular way, to just come through and do whatever she wanted to do, right? And so, with a lot of women having that in the forefront of their minds, they really felt like, well, all I need to do is be an attractive woman, and that would be all that I need to be able to finesse a man, to get in good with him. He will let down a lot of his boundaries and standards. He will not really see through me because he's going to be so distracted by maybe the way that I look or whatever the case may be, my beauty, that, I'll be able to finesse. But what do I also keep saying? I also keep saying that 2024 is a brand new time, which means that we're dealing with a brand new breed. Men today, you all, they don't give a F about how good you look. Let me be the first to tell you. I've seen countless times some of the baddest chicks get passed up. Yes, I did. I've seen some of the baddest chicks get turned down, turned away. They actually turned the men off. I've seen it. Why? Because he has standards, he had boundaries, and he could ultimately see right through them. That is dangerous because, again, how will I be able to get in and finesse? Now, I have to say this to really validate my point that I'm trying to make. With their use, how can I phrase this? With a lot of men from the past, right? Being the type that was so easily distracted with just booty and beauty and all of that, a lot of these women felt like all that they needed to bring to the quote unquote table, if anything, were those things. I don't have to be a woman that is, what do y'all say, fit, feminine, friendly. I don't need none of that. I don't have to be a woman that is submissive. I don't have to be a woman that is loving and caring. I don't need any of that. All I need to do is be a woman that looks a particular way, that is offering the possibility of him having access to me sexually, and that is all that I'm going to need to get into the door, right? That is why so many women did not really find it necessary to really try to hone in on all of those different qualities that a lot of men swear up and down that they need. Oh, I need a woman that is submissive, supportive, a woman that listens, a woman that is nice, really surface level, basic shit, honestly, that the men were asking for. But they didn't find it necessary to hone in on those traits because they were so accustomed to men just letting them in regardless. Because after all, you want to have sex with me. After all, I'm beautiful, and so there's no need for me to do that. Those standards are for ugly girls. Are y'all following me? I hope y'all following me. Okay, y'all feel your little big sis. Hold on, we're gonna get into it. Yeah, all they focused on was being fuckable, Carmen. Thank you, Akuma, again. It says it's actually not fun for us to turn down beautiful women, but Preservation and development is real in these times. Facts. And this is why I love our live dope discussions, because y'all are able to inspire and provoke new thought. That is something else. Ladies, do y'all really think that these men are, how can I put this, okay, right? Do y'all think that it's easy for these men to just say, okay, well, I'm going to go against my male nature, right? Because let's not get it twisted, y'all. It is in y'all's nature as men to be very physical creatures, physical and visual creatures. And so with that being in mind, right, we already know that it can be a real test for you, if you will, right? It can be a real assignment, challenge for you to say, you know what? Although she is fuckable, you know, although, you know, I could see me doing some things to her, I'm not going to get involved because she is the type of female that would be my downfall. That's got to be very difficult for y'all. But like Akuma is saying, my self-preservation, self-development, improvement, making sure that I am secure and protected, that's got to be the end all be all. That has got to be the main and only priority. And you know why a lot of these guys have reached that conclusion? And I know the ladies in here, they just watch from the clouds. What up, ladies? The reason why a lot of guys have reached that conclusion is because they have bear witness to so many men in their lives be caught up by a big butt and a smile, a beautiful woman, a sexy woman, a fuckable woman. That fuckable woman fucked my life up. Or at least a man that I know. So no, I have got to learn how to, you know, overcome my manly instincts, if you will, so that I can protect myself. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. He says, thank you for being so beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. But I hope you all are able to get the message behind the beauty. Okay. And see, that's the difference too, Anthony. And you segue into a great point. Men today, they want to see what you are about more so than how beautiful you are, how attractive you are. Anthony, he's been an A1 Day One crown here, right? He's a channel member and everything. So he best believe has vetted and inspected his little big sis, right? And has reached the conclusion of, oh, she's worthy enough to be supported. You know, she's worthy enough to go ahead and receive these compliments, the whole 9 yards. But best believe I've seen so many of my brothers say, yeah, she bad in the motherfucker. Yeah, she fine in the motherfucker. But nope, she won't get my compliment. She won't get my support. She won't get my attention. She won't get my validation. She won't get anything from me. My energy, time, nothing. That is the type of men that we are dealing with today. And Anthony, your kind are extremely dangerous, because how will I be able to again get my way in to be able to strip away from you? Y'all are dangerous. And going back to my other point, and again, y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. Y'all like the fro, okay? Akuma came through hating, but a lot of y'all like, that's fire, okay? So give you my credit now. I went to the mall yesterday, y'all, and again, a bunch of black men. Oh, you look amazing. You giving me Pam Grier vibes, you know. Well, I love it. I just came out of this place here. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I am because I don't want y'all pulling up on me. And to my surprise, y'all, guess what? It was a sister. But of course, she was a natural sister, right? She had the locks. It was a sister, dark skin, brown skin, chocolate sister in there, older woman. She said, "Oh, I love it. I love it. You looking good." So, ladies, y'all got to get in the habit of embracing y'all, natural hair textures, okay? At least find you some hair extensions that look like or resemble your own something, because they loving it out here. Thank you, Miss Karate. Who is this? Who else was that? Thank you, CJ. I'm gonna read that in a second, y'all. But yeah, get into it. Get into it now. Don't sleep on your little bit, sis. Don't sleep on it. And 600, 500 first. But to get into my point that I was saying earlier about y'all made me lose my train of thought. Hold on. Earlier I said that maybe who was that? Who? Dang, y'all, I forgot my train of thought. Somebody remind me. I hate when I do that. I get to reading comments. That's why y'all got to give us props for doing these live streams, y'all. It's a lot of multitasking. Got to stay on the topic, read the donations, read the comments, stay up on, you know what I mean? So y'all got to forgive me. But earlier, Anthony and discipline. Is that what I was it something about discipline? You were saying a girl gave you a compliment. No, it wasn't that. I wasn't talking about the compliments. I was done with that thought. I was going back into the topic. But anyway, it'll come back to me. But my point is, a lot of these men are actually making these women have to show improve, have to actually be of service to them. It can no longer just be, oh, I look good. That's the point I was trying to make, y'all. Due to a lot of these chicks feeling like all I need is beauty and all I need is, to be able to dangle sex and all of that, they did not work on any other attributes that would make them, how can I say this? Enticing options, if you will, for a man, right? So, for example, y'all, and y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe, okay? In the past, there were a lot of guys to where you only fixated on how good does she look and what are my chances of being able to screw her. That's all you all were really fixated and focused on. Y'all would allow these women to have pass after pass after pass if she again was just flat out fuckable. Let's just put it plain, raw, real, uncut, unfiltered. If she was fuckable, it was like, okay, that's cool. Everything else we can work on after the fact, if at all. Women peep game on that. Like, damn, y'all only have standards for real and boundaries for real for women that you don't want to have sex with, for women that you don't find to be that attractive. Therefore, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want to do, and it's going to ride. It's going to go. And for a while, that was a thing, right? It wasn't until very recently to where a lot of the men got fed up with that. Because, again, you all were able to scope out and peep game on maybe the men around you in your lives, or maybe even from your own experiences. To where it's like, okay, I have to stop that. Like Akuma said, I have to put up boundaries. I have to protect myself. Preservation. The first law, baby. So that's what a lot of y'all kicked into high gear. But again, for a very long time, that wasn't a thing. As long as I have a nice body, I'm dangling sex, and I'm looking good, yeah, all else is out the window. You'll deal with me. You'll tolerate me. Now, I will say that I'm gonna be real and say that a woman that is attractive, she will have a lot more wiggle room, but nonetheless, y'all even cutting off the attractive women if she's not coming correct, right? So I will be honest enough to say that an attractive woman can get away with a lot more than a not so attractive woman, but nonetheless, in today's time, the men cut them all off the same. If you on some bullshit, you gotta go. But since so many men of the past were doing that, we did not feel it necessary to work on anything else. I don't have to work on being a cooperative woman, a submissive woman, a nurturing woman, a loving woman. Like, these men gonna take me and choose me every time anyway, right? And so with that, they also were able to, how can I put this, come up with strategies and playbooks and study guides that revolved around that, right? So, for example, you all, and again, y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Some real talk. 600, 500 first, okay? We can't hit that 600, we can get that 500 first. Since a lot of these women had that in their minds, and since a lot of the men used to go for that, they started to come up with strategies that revolved around that part of the male nature, if you will. Oh, well, just make sure that, you're dangling sex, and just make sure, you're looking good, and just make sure, and then everything would come to you by way of those very superficial surface level qualities, because honestly, that's all the men were checking for in the first place. But then y'all threw a wrench in the game when y'all said, oh, no more. As a matter of fact, a lot of y'all guys stopped even having sex with women. That was really brand new. Wait a minute. If he's not even going to be out here chasing up behind the pursuit, if you will, if he's not going to have this pursuit of sex, I don't have a game plan. If I'm not going to be able to blind him with booty and beauty, that's throwing me off my game plan. That was the entryway and the end all be all way to be able to capitalize, have leverage, have control, dominate. So if I'm starting to see a bunch of men say, oh no, I need a woman that, is fit, feminine, friendly, supportive, submissive, that knows how to cook, that knows how to clean, that, knows how to be a helpmeet. She doesn't mind contributing. When y'all started doing that and focusing and honing in on that, it was like, wait a minute. But I'm beautiful. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Wait a minute, but don't you want to have sex with me? Man, nature, to be honest, yeah, I do want to have sex with you. But being real and logical and preserving my peace, preserving myself, preserving my money, my time, my resources, no. And that dangling of the sex component, that really was the kicker. But y'all took that away. Y'all even took that away. Y'all have no idea how many women were using your pursuit of sex alone to string you along. Yeah, I ain't shit, but he wants to fuck me. And so, yeah, let me go ahead and entangle that and, let him feel like, make him feel like, yeah, one day, someday, I'm going to get it to you. But first, you got to buy me this. But first, you got to pay for that. But first, you got to do this for me. But first, so when y'all stripped away that component of Bitch, I don't even need sex. I'm a sexually disciplined man. I'm a disciplined man regardless in all aspects. That threw us completely off because we had nothing else. If I'm accustomed to this playbook here and this being the recipe, that's all I need. Beauty and, a man's pursuit of sex. I'm not focusing on, well, how can I be a helpmeet? I'm not thinking about, well, how can I improve so that I can qualify in these other areas? We have nothing else. You threw me off. I gotta throw my whole study book away, my whole study guide away, because this was not in the plans. Men switching up the way that y'all switched up, men having boundaries, men having standards the way that y'all have standards today, y'all completely threw us off. That's why you are dangerous. As quiet as kept, you all, a lot of these women don't know how to be friendly. They don't know how to be submissive. They don't know how to be loving, nurturing. That wasn't in my study book. All I know is sex. All I know is beauty. That's it. That was the extent of it, because I'm used to men being that surface level. But y'all snapped up out of there like, no, I can't keep doing that. No. I can't keep doing that. I can't just keep choosing women just based upon, her fuckability, based upon her beauty, based upon, whatever, that ass though. No, I gotta stop. Because by me doing that, it is actually putting a battery in their backs to continue to not deliver to me what I'm asking for, which is a woman that is submissive, cooperative, fit, feminine, friendly. If I just let her get a pass because I want a piece of ass, that's not going to work. I'm enabling the behavior at that point. So with y'all being disciplined, the way that y'all are being disciplined in 2024, this is next level. This is new. We don't know what to do with it. They don't. Thank you, Lydell, for your $20 cash out. Let me see if you said anything. And again, y'all like the video. We can't hit 700. This is for Mr. Bell's money. So you sending me money to send to my husband? Okay, I'll send it to him. I'll send it to him. Hold on, let me send my husband his money. $20 paid to Eric Bell from Lydell. Okay, from Lydell. Okay, I'm sending him the money right now, the $20. Because I'm gonna give my husband his money. Shit. See, in real time. Y'all see this? Almighty Fitness. That's my husband's cash out. That man told me this is Eric Bell's money, and I'm sending my husband his damn money. Because that's what Lydell said, for Eric Bell's money. So I gave him that damn money. Ladies, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can see in real time in 4K. Okay, it may not be in 4K because I'm on my damn laptop today. But y'all can see in real time, the difference between your little big sis and these gold digging hoes. Now, I could have just kept that a secret and said, that's my money. I could have just kept it. But I sent it to my husband. Like, look. You know what I'm saying? These other hoes would have been like, that's my 20. But y'all completely threw us off. We have no backup plan as far as the finesse tactic. And that is what's really hurting them. What's really hurting them is with men bossing up, with men leveling up, having boundaries and standards for themselves and being disciplined, We don't know what to do with it. We can't handle that. What am I supposed to do as a one-trick pony ass female? Seriously. A lot of these chicks out here are one-trick ponies. All I know how to do is be fuckable and dangle sex. If men remove that, what else do I have? I have no practice in anything else because I didn't think that it was necessary. I didn't think that men would ever get to a point to where they would demand certain things from me outside of that. I am lost. A lot of these chicks lost. This is why y'all are dangerous, fellas. A disciplined man is dangerous. That's why. I don't have nothing else. I'm a one-trick pony. All I know is dangle sex and use sex. How do I dangle sex and use sex when the men cut off access to me regarding those things? Thank you, John Till. It says, I have less patience with more attractive women because I know they've been pulling that BS with other men for way too long, but I don't speak for all. Who is this? Thank you, Derek, for your $10 cash out. Let me see. Do I got to send this to my husband too? Hold on. Let me see what Derek said. It just say for thanks. Okay. So that's for me. So thank you so much. Oh. Well, and I'm going to be honest with you, John Till. A lot of the beautiful women or attractive women out here, they have been really pulling that BS for the longest. Because that's what they were so accustomed to using. That's if all I was taught all my life was, oh, just be beautiful, and dangle sex and everything, or even use sex. Let's go there for a second. Thank you, that boy Justin says, yeah, she pretty, but what that soul look like? That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new breed of men. Yeah, you look good, but are you good for me? That's what we're dealing with. And with a lot of these chicks not having more beyond the surface. I don't have a soul. A lot of these chicks, let's be honest, y'all, they don't have a soul. I sold that a long time ago. Cheap. Thank you, the reset button. It says, were fake female accessories really made for T-girls? I'm confused. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. Help me out, reset that damn question, because I'm confused. Thank you, Campbell. It says discipline is like bug spray to modern day hyenas. It sure is. It sure is. Because I don't have nothing else, and I want to break it down. All we were taught was beauty, dangling sex, and then using sex. And that is how you're going to be able to dominate, control, manipulate, have leverage, and use these men. But when the men cut that off, they cut off the access too. That's why a lot of us are just stranded in the damn streets. I don't have nothing else. Thank you, Miss Karate. It says, hey, big sis, you looking good like always, but your fro seems to be doing the lean with it, rock with it. Just playing. It's a dope style. Don't put me in jail. Y'all gonna put some respect on my damn side ponytail. Okay? This is a side poof ponytail, and y'all will respect it. Okay? Y'all will respect it. Y'all gonna stop doing all this damn hating on my damn fro. It's called a fro puff. Lord have mercy. Look, y'all gonna stop messing with your little big sis. Thank you, CJ. It says, for fun, big sis. It says, fun fact, big sis. Men make $250 billion sperm cells in our life versus women have 2 million eggs, and it only decreases till around age 47. That's why men chase ass so much. Men have 1,000 times more the desire. Interesting. Thank you for those fun facts. And again, thank you so much, Anthony. Now, let me go here, because this is also a very important part of the conversation, right? Now, John Till said, I have less patience with attractive women because I know they've been pulling this bullshit for a very long time. And you're actually right. A lot of the attractive females, they are the worst, because they have been so accustomed to having men kiss their ass, getting what they want, bend over backwards for them. So can you imagine the rude reality check it was when men cut that shit out, or at least dialed it back drastically? They didn't know what to do with that. They didn't. Like, wait a minute, he cut me off? He stopped talking to me? He said no to me? He went and got with another woman over me? Her? Yes. Now, where I wanted to go deeper into the conversation was actually using sex. Thank you, Terenzo. Terenzo says, Patreon level topic question. Why do females and women both see militarized boys to men level discipline as extreme when it's what keeps the world intact and normal to men? You're asking the wrong person. You really are. They just slow. We're dealing with a lot of genetically modified modern day hoes, okay? And so they're out of their natural organic minds. And so, yeah, default, they're going to come with a lot of dysfunction. They're going to come with a lot of delusion, hypocrisy, stuff that makes us go, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So you're asking the wrong person, Terenzo. I'm sorry. Thank you, Miami, Florida. It says they have missed out on good men because of superficial BS. Like, if he ain't 6 foot tall, I don't want him. All across the board. All across the board, we keep missing out. And I'm going to get into that in our upload. I should be able to record that later on today and then upload it for y'all tomorrow. Because a lot of men are just, they leaving. We ain't going to have no men left. Hold on. Now, I want to get into actually the using sex piece. Thank you, Game Changer says, some can still get trash D. So Game Changer say, look, I'm still gonna give you some trash D though, but can you have access to me? No. Can you get love from me? No. Will I marry you? No. But you can't get this dick. So some men will do that, right? There are some men out there that's like, no, you can't get nothing else out of me, but you can get this dick. You do have that too. So where they will just hit and quit. You do have that. Okay. But what I want to really hone in right now is a game changer. And that game changer is men saying, no, you can't get no dick. You can't get no date. You can't get no conversation. You can't get nothing out of me. Okay? I am a man that has worked way too hard, sacrificed way too much to get to where I am today. To have a female just come through because she feels like she's cute and she wants to throw some ass at me, right? To get access to me. Now let me break it down. And again, y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe while I cook a little bit. Get my damn likes up and stop playing with me. I'm gonna check in a minute, y'all. Y'all won't believe what I'm seeing in front of me. I'm seeing an attractive Caucasian woman. She looks to be probably about 25, with an attractive African American young man who looks to be around the same age. All the way around, y'all. Black women in particular, y'all getting y'all men took. Y'all getting them taken away. Y'all losing y'all husbands. We're gonna get into that. That's another conversation. But let me get into this. Now, this is the game changer piece, game changer. The game changing piece that threw a lot of women off was when the men said, no, bitch, I'm not fucking you. Nope. I don't care how bad I want to. I don't care how bad you look. Especially considering the fact that that was the, right? That was the top-notch manipulation tactic that a lot of these women were using in order to have access to the man that they wanted to have access to. Let me break it down for you. As women, a lot of us were taught, use what you got to get what you want. Players Club. Y'all know the movie. Girl, sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you want. That's what the majority of us young ladies were taught. And what you use, what you got on, are the men that have money, that are attractive, that have access, assets. You use what you got to get what you want from them. And if you gotta screw them, that's what you gotta do, sweetheart. So, let's give an example. I see Scorpion Chris, right? And thank you, Scorpion. I'll read that in a second. Scorpion Chris is an attractive young man, right? He got his money in order, right? I see that he's ambitious, he's focused, he got a lot going on for him. So what I am taught as a woman, okay, is to try to seduce Scorpion Chris by way of sex appeal and sex. And it was a point in time to where that's all that you needed as a woman. 700, y'all, 600 first. Get the likes up. Help us out. Y'all know they be trying to hate on us, but still we rise. So I got it tatted. Amen, amen. It was a time to where that is all that you needed. Sex appeal and sex. And you can come right on in. You can have access to my money, my resources, my assets, everything that I've worked so hard to build. Come on in, sister. Come on in, sweetheart. Because after all, you got what I want. You got what I like. I'm liking what I'm seeing, right? But now, that's not a thing. Not how it used to be, right? It used to be even a thing to where maybe a guy was like game changer to where it's like, nah, you can get this dick though. It used to even be a thing to where you could have a guy with that stance, but if I put this wham bam, thank you ma'am, triple hand twist on your ass and throw it in a semicircle, hold on now, make it real sloppy, real nasty. I could even change a game changer ass nigga into a husband. That used to be a thing as well. You thought you were just gonna hit and quit this. Now you down on one knee and shit. Yeah, you thought. That used to be even a thing. But now in 2024, the men are not even granting you access to be able to do such a thing. That is really effing it up. Because wait a minute. I see Scorpion Chris. He has his money together. He got, his life together. I want in. Well, the way that I'm going to get in is by using my sex appeal to let him let down his guard, and then I'm gonna throw that ass on him. He ain't gonna know what hit him, and then he's gonna be my husband. Well, now a lot of the guys are like, no, bitch, I need you to show and prove. Okay? You're not just gonna come over here throwing ass at me, thinking that that's all that you need. No, absolutely not. Because that's something else that the men peep game on about themselves. A lot of men out there, and y'all can be honest in the chat. Y'all can be honest about this in the chat if you want to. Okay, if you don't, that's fine. I get it, But a lot of men, I'm gonna be honest, from what y'all have even told me in private, a lot of men have peeped down themselves and have come to realize, well, I know the type of guy that I am. So I don't even want to set myself up in that way to even have a chick to even be able to pull the wool over my eyes by way of, her blowing my fucking mind. Like, let's just be honest. Like, it's some guys out there that are very self-aware. Like, I know that I am the lover boy type, right? And so I don't even want to give her access to me sexually or anything of that sort, personally, romantically, because I don't want to fall prey or fall victim to her finessing me. Her trying to capitalize off of me, use me. So I'll just steer clear of her. There are guys out there that are aware of that about themselves. And so that is why they would ultimately say, no, I'm not even going to have sex with her. I'm not even going to allow her to get that close. And again, y'all can be honest. Maybe you know that about yourself. Conqueror says, yep. Trina says, yep, that's the truth. Roselle says facts. Like, it is some guys out there that will be honest enough to say, I'm a lover boy, right? I know how I maneuver. I know what can go down. So let me just go ahead and put up that boundary, aka practice that level of self-discipline so that I can protect myself, because I already know myself. You give me that damn guac, hot tall 5,000, bitch, I'm sold. And so, yeah, I'm not even going to do it. But see, a lot of women, with us being very well versed, if you will, in those categories, because those are the only categories that we were essentially taught and programmed to utilize, we know damn well I got the skill to seal the deal, right? So if, for example, if all I have been taught was use sex appeal and sex, and that is how you're gonna, be able to finesse these guys, get over on them and all that, well, I'm gonna be very, very masterful, if you will, in those departments, because that's all the playbook and all the study guide that I've been learning. For crying out loud, you all, we were taught to have whole phases. Why do y'all think that was? Oh, I'm putting y'all up on some game. This is groundbreaking right now. We can hit 800. I'm going to need 700 first. Why do y'all think that women were taught to have whole phases? I'll wait. See, that's why y'all love y'all little big sis, because I'm going to put y'all up on the game when it comes to these women. I'm going to give y'all that insight. And I see y'all donations. I promise I'm going to read them. Give me a second. Let me cook a little bit. Y'all know I be losing my train of thought. I just did that earlier. Outside of them saying, well, you need to have a whole phase because you want to be able to experience your life. You want to be able to live your life. You need to be able to figure out what you like and what you want. And you can't do that wasting your time on only one man, right? But it goes deeper than just that. It's always levels and layers to the conversation, sweetheart. One of the hidden secrets, the hidden reasons behind why us women were taught to have whole phases was because we needed to be able, hear me out, it's your little big sis. They're going to be mad at me, but I'm going to give y'all the truth. I'm going to give y'all the insight. I'm going to give y'all the scoop. One of the hidden secret reasons behind young girls, young women being taught to have whole phases was not just those reasons I just named. You need to have your own experience. You need to figure out what you like. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your youth. All this on one man. The huge kicker to it all is that we needed to be able to, quote unquote, hone in on the skills so that we could be masterful, if you will, with that damn 3,000, with the 5 million, with the Megan Thee Stallion knees. Oh, girl, you ain't gonna have no experience. That's why they shame your little big sis so tough. They shame me so tough because a lot of the women that know me personally, they know I've only had 2 sexual partners, right? My ex and my husband. And they tell me all day, every day, or at least they used to. The bitches, I don't fuck with them no more. So they don't talk like this. But they used to tell me all day, every day, you ain't got enough experience, and so you ain't gonna really know how to please no man, how I'm gonna be able to please a man. See, I know how to do this, that, and the third, and I be having these men sprung, and I be having these men whipped, and so I personally think that I would be a better wife than you because I got more experience in the bedroom, and we already know that that's what these men be liking. That's what these men be wanting. Again, that was our study guide. That was our playbook. Who is this? Thank you, Master H. I'm going to read that in a second. Our study guide and our playbook was sex appeal and sex. So the more experience you had in those departments, especially when it comes to sex, the better off you will be as far as being able to whip a man, trip a man, trick a man, solidify a man, because that's all men need, right? All men need is sex and, you to be pretty. All those standards and stuff, that's for ugly girls. That's for the women that they don't really like. But you, no. You put that nick in a chokehold good enough, he'll be all right. That's what we're taught. And so if you're a girl out here and you're not out here in these streets, it's like, well, bitch, I have one up on you because I got experience. I know what I'm doing in the bedroom better than you. And I don't know, maybe they do. Okay, maybe they do. Me personally, I feel like that's some stupid ass shit to say or think, because you can get all the experience that you need on one man. I mean, if the ultimate goal is to have one husband, why do you need to know all the different tips and tricks on multiple different men? No, I just need to know what my husband likes and practice that shit on him. The fuck? That's all. But this is what they think. It's their logic. So the reason why we were also taught to have whole phases, the huge secret to the whole phase, was so that you can practice your craft. And if you have enough practice with your craft, you're going to be able to use those skills, right, on potential prey, if you will, right? Because look, I've had a whole bunch of different partners, so I know how to, if you know, I know how to ride and glide. I know how to slip and slide. I know how to make it real nasty. I know how to do all that because I've had that experience. So whatever man that I do finally decide to settle down with, I'm gonna have him in the bag. I'm gonna have him in the chokehold because I've had all this practice. My whole youth was being a hoe. So when I'm finally, settling in the settling down phase and settling down age, I'm gonna have all the experience that I need to be able to trap that man, seduce that man. So when I come across Scorpion Chris, Well, I had a lot of Scorpion Chris's in my past. But Scorpion Chris, he the one I really want now, because I see him, he doing a damn thing, and I'm getting older now. It's time for me to, really sink my teeth into this. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reel in Scorpion Chris with my sex appeal. Then he's gonna let his guard down, and then he's gonna let his pants down, and then he's gonna let those dollar bills come raining down. The issue that we're running into, though, is I'm not getting the opportunity to use all of my skills from my whole phase on Scorpion Chris. Because Scorpion Chris is like, yeah, bitch, you look good, but I'm not seeing anything that is tickling my fancy. Sure, you could probably tickle my balls, but I'm not seeing anything that makes me want to say, yeah, this is a solid woman, a quality woman. Yeah, I can see myself building with her. I'm not seeing that. And so since I'm not seeing that, access denied. We're not used to that shit. What you mean, Scorpion Chris? Get over here. Whoopsie. Scorpion. Why are you not getting over here, sir? Oh, because I think you're a red flag. I think you're a liability. I'm serious. Y'all laughing. I'm serious, though. This is real talk from your little big sis. This is what's ultimately frustrating for a lot of females. What's frustrating is that we are starting to see so many men have up that guard, have up those boundaries, practice self-discipline. I don't know why y'all laughing. I ain't saying shit funny. This is real talk. Like the video. Yeah, I'm a low-key rapper. I be spitting them bars. Hold on. But that's the problem. The problem is the men that I want to sink my teeth in, so to speak, are not giving me the opportunity. That's a problem. On top of that, here's the catch-22 to it all. On top of that, the men are using against me. The men are using against me the very thing that I thought I would be able to utilize to get them, which is my sexual experience. My whole phase. A lot of men, they're paying attention to your track record, your history. Oh, no, I used to be a stripping ass bitch. Stay over there. Oh, I used to be one of them sex worker ass bitches. Stay over there. Oh, you got around. Oh, stay over there. They're not touching you. And yes, you can be a badass chick. And it's like, well, damn, like I thought that me gaining this amount of experience would ultimately have me in a better position because of the fact that, hey, I know what I'm doing. It's such a catch-22. The very thing that I was trying to use to get access is what's keeping access from me. The men don't want a woman who has been reckless and ran through. The men don't want a woman that has practiced or engaged or indulged in a certain lifestyle, that has a certain reputation. So damn, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do when the majority of men out here are falling into their discipline bag? I don't like this. I can't use this. I can't use them. That's a problem. Thank you, Nick at Life. It says traditionally raised Jamaican. No modern XX for me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Are y'all getting my likes up? We should have as close to 700 likes as possible, but we can't hit that 800. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Sorenzo. It says they'll have X experience, not sex experience, nor love. Y'all take all the time you need. Drops mic. Lord have mercy. Whoopsie. Mm. Big shout out to you, Master H. I appreciate you. It says, LOL, guilty. Women are extremely hard to get rid of when your life is good and their claws aren't in deep enough to ruin you. And you know what? Valid. And so, since men are understanding that, not even going to deal with it. Not even going to give you the opportunity to sink your claws into me. And that's actually a very important thing to go deeper into as well, Master H. When you are a man that is doing well, right? And you actually practice discipline and you have boundaries, not only are you dangerous to women because I'm not able to really get out of you what I really want to get out of you, but you ultimately become a huge challenge for me, which can make women obsessed with you. So, yes, it's going to be very hard for you to get rid of me because you are somebody that I want. I want you too bad, Master H. So just let you just get away like that. Fellas, why do y'all think that women start to chase you and they start to want to pursue you more and everything once you do put up boundaries? Because now I see you as a challenge. I take it as, oh, he's just playing hard to get. And I want to be able to conquer him. That's also a catch-22 to it all. Because while you are a threat to me, you also present a challenge to me. And it's kind of like that internal type of like battle and conflict. Because it's like, oh, I know that he's the type of guy that would be able to see right through me and everything of that sort. So that is dangerous, and I probably do want to steer clear of him. But I also know that he's the type of man that I need. So how can I get him to pretty much look the other way in regards to what I'm trying to do? So that's also something to the conversation. It's always levels and layers, y'all. So on one hand, it could be this instance of he's a threat to me because I know that he's the type of guy that is going to be able to peep game on me and pretty much not allow me to have my way to get over. But on the flip side, it's like, but you are the ideal man. You have your money, you have your life together, you have stability and security. Let's say that you're even attractive. Like you got all of that going on for you. So it is a part of me that wants to take on that challenge of getting your type, right? Which is the disciplined man, the providing man, the masculine man. It presents a challenge for me to get your caliber of man to then be, in a way, seduced or submitted to me. And if I can get that, I would feel like I'm able to have the best of both worlds, because not only am I able to have a guy that has a lot going on for himself and everything of that sort, but more than likely, if you're a disciplined man and everything of that sort, you're going to be a wise, intelligent man. But guess what? You're going to be dumb for me. And so I feel validated, if you will, in that way, knowing that I was able to, quote unquote, conquer that type. Which is why, again, a lot of y'all that do have up guards and stuff like that, y'all will have a very difficult time getting rid of women, because you are presented a challenge that they want to pretty much conquer and take on. So it's a double whammy in that way, but that is something to highlight. That is something to dive into. And I hope that made sense, y'all. I really do. Thank you, Terenzo. It says today's females want husband over, Lord have mercy, versus husbands, okay? And some fellas are dumb enough to give the first one. Some of them, I'm going to be honest with you, Terenzo, some of them. However, I'm going to be honest also and say that I'm starting to see way too many men say, bitch, you can't sit here, all right? And when I say the B word, y'all, I'm just being silly, okay? But some of y'all are bitches though, so let's not do too much, okay? But thank you to Joseph. It says, the dames have become more self-destructive over the last 10 years at least. Yet, this is not their worst. The worst is coming. And that's what scares me. What scares me is knowing that the worst is actually up next. And it's only going to get worse, also because the times are getting worse, which is going to call for a lot of these women to get more desperate with the antics. You know? But thank you, Scorpion Chris. It says, use what you got to get what you want, but you ain't the only one that got that. We're using what we got to get a good woman elsewhere. Whoopsie! And that right there, Scorpion Chris, is something that has not dawned on a lot of these chicks. Girl, what you got comes a dime a dozen. Sex appeal, bitch, I can get that anywhere. But a woman that is a quality woman, a woman that is going to be complimentary to my life, that is what I'm looking for. But what did I say earlier, Scorpion? I said a lot of these chicks, they were taught that one trick. So if I only know this one trick, as far as throwing that ass in the circle, you know what I mean, and doing the sloppy toppy, like, I can't compete. You following me? Thank you, Marcus. It says, you a genius, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus. Shit, I'll take it. Thank you, Gang Changer. Again, it says, I told Chloe Bailey that she didn't care. Gang Changer, shut your ass up. You ain't tell Chloe nothing. Thank you, Miami. It says women be cheating in healthy relationships and be faithful to a toxic relationship. I just don't get the psychology in this bullshit. Man, me neither. Me neither. You know what? I do. A lot of these chicks out here, you all, they feel like when it comes to the healthy men, right? The good guys, they feel like you're going to be the more forgiving type. You're going to be the more tolerating type. So I'll be able to do these things with you because I'm going to expect for you to be more forgiving. You're going to overlook this. You're going to move past this. But the toxic guys, quote unquote, they oftentimes carry on the air of being the type that is not going to tolerate bullshit, that is going to explore different options. And so the women would be more inclined to be on their best behavior around that type because she feels like If she fumbles him, there's no coming back. Versus, a faithful guy and a healthy guy and a nice guy and everything. Oh, well, he'll be more lenient. But that toxic dude, nah, he ain't gonna be lenient. It's no bouncing back from that. So that's why they would be on their best behavior with those type versus, the quality men. I expect for the quality men to again be more understanding, more loving, more forgiving, more accepting, more tolerating. And so yeah, I think that's the thought process. I think that's the psychology behind it, unfortunately. But here's the thing, Miami. A lot of these chicks now are starting to find out the hard way that, yeah, these men, no matter how healthy they are, balanced and fair, and gentlemen like they are, they're not on no bullshit. They're not going to tolerate disrespect. We're starting to come to realize very, very swiftly that nice guy does not mean pushover. Good man does not mean pushover. We're starting to figure that out, but unfortunately, we figured that out after the damage is already done. So you already blew it. You already missed out on them. There's no coming back. So it is what it is. But thank you, Miami. Thank you, Scorpion. Again, it says, these crazy, lazy, dusty, problem-making, cheating, broke-ass, verbal abuser, physical abusive women upset that men are learning our value. We're just getting started. Keep talking. Whoopsie. Now hold on. Wait a minute. But that, Scorpion Chris, is the basis of this dope discussion, the basis of this conversation. A lot of them are actually upset that y'all have realized your value. Men have realized their value. That is a threat to a lot of these women out here. And I hate it because I know that a lot of women, I should say, will miss out. The quality women will miss out. And the reason why I'm going to even throw in the quality women missing out is because a lot of you all are so aware of your value and what you offer and what you bring that you're going to be highly skeptical of even the quote unquote quality women as far as her deserving your presence to be a part of her life. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it's let me put it plain. Due to so many women sleeping on men, right? Undervaluing you, not appreciating you, you all are going to possess this trait about yourself. You're going to carry around this air about yourself to where it's like, look, any woman that I come into contact with, she's going to have to be top tier, nothing less. She's going to have to come correct, nothing less. And so what you all can start to do is nitpick, right? Like, I'm trying to put it to where I can really understand what I'm saying. Y'all will start to overanalyze, be overcritical, be overly skeptical of even the good quality women, because it's like, I've got done so dirty in the past. I've got overlooked so much in the past that I'm going to see even the slightest, even the smallest flaw in even the quality women, and you're going to disregard her from that. And that's why I really hate a lot of these females of today with their antics. Because they really do poison y'all into believing that, yeah, no woman can be trusted. No woman is deserving. Like they really do poison y'all in that way. And so a lot of y'all can even start to inadvertently block your own blessings, because now you have come into this newfound awareness of, yeah, I'm the man and I bring this to the table and I need a woman that's gonna hit on this, that, and the third. And you could have a woman be presented to you that is hitting on those qualities that you're looking for, but due to you all being a little bit warped and scarred in that way, you'll find one, or you'll see a couple things that turn you off, and it's just like, nah, I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all following with that. And that right there is something I don't like. You know, it's bittersweet in that way. It's a double-edged sword in that way. It's like, yes, I'm glad that a lot of my brothers have waken up and realized their value, realized their worth, and everything of that sort. But at the same time, another level to the conversation is it can warp y'all into believing that even the quality women are not the quality women. Because I know my value. And so, since I know my value now, I ain't expecting or accepting, rather, anything less than this. And nobody's perfect, right? And so, if you run into a woman and she's not hitting on this or better, it's like, nah, fuck you. I ain't touching it. But I can't really be mad because the bulk of women out here have done that to y'all. They have poisoned y'all into believing that or thinking that way, moving that way. And I can't blame it. You got to protect yourself, like y'all said earlier in the super chat. Thank you, CJ. It says, how big of an impact has dating apps, social media, cell phones affected how women view men? In 1960, black marriage rate was 60%. Now, 2023 marriage rate is 30%. All races, the marriage rate has dropped. I would say it played a huge impact on it, right? Because we did expose ourselves in that way. We started talking too damn much, doing too damn much. Let me put it like this. So the social media and dating apps, it gave a lot of women an inflated viewpoint of themselves, to where we start to feel like, oh, I'm hotter than I really am. Why? Because I have all of these people liking my pictures. I have all of these men flooding my inbox. I have all of these guys lining up, wanting to meet up with me, whatever the case may be. And so we can have it in our minds that, hey, I'm the shit. So why should I come correct with a man? Why should I try to be complimentary to a man? If anything, nigga, you need to be bowing down to me, because do you see all these men waiting in my end zone, waiting for me to choose them? And with these inflated egos, CJ, not only did we get cocky and arrogant, but we also started talking too much as it pertains to trying to put other women up on girl code game, right? To where it was like, ladies, y'all need to stop doing X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. Do y'all see how these men are now trying to line up and do all this, then the third for us? Do y'all see how many likes we get on our page? Y'all see how many men are pursuing us now? We ain't got to do shit. And so a lot of those females start to look around like, oh, damn, you're right. I don't have to do this. I'm not my grandma. I ain't got to cook and clean. I don't got to be submissive and all this. I got all these men just lining up trying to get with me just because I'm cute or whatever, you know? And as quiet as kept, y'all, and there's no shade, a lot of them was not even cute, but they had fat asses, and so they just thought that they was fine than what they were. You know, they thought they was better than what they were. And, you know, just because men like you physically doesn't mean that they want to wife you up. But this is how they was thinking, right? They were thinking this way. You don't even know you a damn butterface. Everything look good but a face. You know what I mean? But she thinking, nah, because They be lining up in my inbox trying to holler at me. They be liking my pictures. And, bitch, they like the ass. Okay? They like the ass. That's it. It's given easy. So, yeah, I really do feel like that damaged how a lot of us started to view ourselves. And it ultimately ended up poisoning a lot of the men from wanting to settle down with us because, like I said, we got way too cocky, way too arrogant, started talking too much, doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, please. And what makes it so much more of a kicker is the fact that we were taking the data, right, so to speak, that we were accumulating from the, how can I put it, Smokies, and applying it to all men. My husband just texted me and said, oh, well, because these Smokies are in my inbox and because these Smokies are liking my pictures, then that means I'm the baddest chick. And that means, all these men should want to marry me and be with me and this, and the third, right? And the quality men who we really be trying to impress and really trying to be with, they were like, bitch, I don't care about none of that. I don't want to marry you. And as quiet as kept, the Smokies didn't want to marry you either. They just wanted to see what that ass do. So I'm pretty sure that really did contribute to the decline in marriage because so many women start to be exposed for not being marriage material, marriage minded. A lot of the females felt like, they were too good, too big for their damn britches, as our grandmothers used to say. And, it just really turned a lot of the men off. And rightfully so. And on top of that, a lot of these females, like I was saying earlier, were hoes. Men care about your reputation. They care about your track record. So with all of these dating apps and all of that and social media, best believe the Smokies was able to pipe it down. And we can see it. We saw you dealing with him and then dealing with him and then dealing with him. And these females be lying, talking about, well, just because you saw me with him don't mean I'm having sex with him. Bitch, please. I'm going to put to y'all playing, y'all. It's your little big sis. I'm going to be honest. If you seen a female out with, let's say, 10 different guys, best believe she slept with at least 5 of them. Now, are there exceptions to where, no, they're just dating, strictly dating? Sure. But a lot of these hoes, they be going. So, please, men are taking mental note on that. And even if you're not, it's just a bad look altogether. Like, a man does not want to be out with a female that has been out here in these damn streets with a whole bunch of different guys. And so that also, I believe, pushes men away from the idea of marriage. Because I'm able to see up close and personally on social media, I should say, which could be up close and personally, all these different guys that you have engaged with. And even if you have not sexually engaged with them, perception matters. And so that also turns men off because now in 2023, we can actually see a woman's track record. We don't have to just rely on seeing her out and about or rely on what she's saying. No, I can go on your social media and see that you were with this guy this week. Then 2 months later, you was with him. Then 2 weeks later, you was with him. And so, yeah, like, no, what's the point? There's no exclusivity with these females. So that also diminishes our chances of finding men who want to marry us. Thank you, P1. It says, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's what you call it. Excuse me, I'm going to let you have it. Excuse me, P1, what are you talking about? I'm confused. I am confused. Am I called at the top? Y'all don't be coming here confusing me. What are you talking about, P1? I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's what you call it. I'm going to let you have it. Well, I don't know. I'm confused. Break it down for me, P1. Y'all confusing me. Thank you, Johnny. It says, it's amazing how we men are listening to you and understanding exactly what you are teaching. Preach. Look, and this is why your little big sis, all right, is needed in these here times, because I am going to tell you exactly what it is. Okay? I'm going to give you the insiders. I'm going to give you that insight. I'm also going to give you the confirmation, because a lot of you guys out there, you all could be second guessing yourself, like, I don't know, and maybe I'm overthinking it, or maybe I'm just doing too much. And your little bit sis comes through like, no, you're actually on to something with that, sir. You're actually not off base. And so what that also does is help you all to be able to better navigate when it comes to protecting yourselves from these damn hyenas. But thank you, Johnny. And thank you again. It says, brr, winter's coming real fast. Lord have mercy. Winter has been here, y'all. Winter has been here. And it's only getting worse because so many of you men are disciplined. Who's going to let me in the door? Seriously. If I am a woman in 2024 who, again, has no real experience as far as being able to give a man what he's really looking for, which is a woman that is going to be submissive, loving, caring, fit, feminine, friendly, complimentary to my life, giving me things that I cannot outsource. If I'm that in 2024, who's going to let me in? When the bulk of men out here are looking for more than just sex. I don't know how to give you more than just sex. Shockwave says, these the same women mad at Simone and her husband, but quiet about Gabby financing the boyfriend Brad startup biz. Self-hate is a powerful drug. Oh. You know what, Shockwave? I gotta clap it up for you, because I think I want to do that video next. I think that will be my upload next. I was going to get into the whole, foreign women taking all the damn men and shit, which we will do. But I think the next video is going to be that. Because that is something to be highlighted. And I received another video earlier from Bobby. Shout out to Bobby, to where that also confirmed what you just said. As far as a lot of these chicks out here being mad about, certain women, but then behind the scenes, y'all doing other things for these other men that are way out of pocket according to y'all. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'll let y'all vote. Put a 2 in the chat if you want my next video to be about how these chicks are going off on what's her name? Is her name Gabby? Simone? Y'all want me to do the Simone video? Or do y'all want me to do all the foreign women getting real bold with the recruit? Y'all let me know. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to do Gabby. Is her name Gabby? Her name ain't Gabby. It's Simone, right? Simone Biles. Why am I getting Gabby? I don't know where that's coming from. Put a 2 if you want me to do the Simone Biles video. Put a 1 if you want me to do the foreign women video. Y'all let me know. Thank you. The next section. I appreciate you. It says, just because a dog doesn't bark, don't mean it won't bite. Don't underestimate us nice guys. Since you made so much sense, I had to pull my car over on the shoulder. Damn. Oh shit! Shout out to you. The next session. So you know what I'm saying? Your little big sis is gonna always, amen, give y'all that inside scoop. I'm gonna break it down to you, real plain. Okay? I don't need a bunch of fancy vocabulary words. No. We're gonna give it to you straight. But big shout out to you. I made you pull over. Damn. Now let me know the next session. What part of this dope discussion made you say, hold on, let me pull over and give little big sis this 20 right quick? Let me know. But I appreciate you. Y'all are super dope. I love y'all. Y'all are super dope. Hold on now. I'm just trying to help y'all out. But see, by me helping my brothers out, that's going to ultimately help my sisters out, because you're going to be able to find the quality women that you're looking for. At least that's my objective. That's my goal. By me exposing the women that you should not touch, it's going to ultimately open it up so you can actually see the women that you should. Well, thank you so much. The next session. Don't get no ticket now. Don't get pulled over. Okay. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much, the main lion. It says, these women think they have great value, but they have really hit the wall in the Walmart of life. Not the Walmart of life. Lord have mercy. It says, they are selling cheap cat and bad attitude for any discount shopper and passerby who will take them off the shelf. Like I said, y'all. And it's only going to get worse, because the times are getting worse. Y'all think it's a drill if y'all want to. It's not. This is happening in real time, in real life. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my likes real quick. I just got a reminder. Hold on. Let me see what y'all doing on these likes. Let me see. Oh, okay. Y'all doing good on the likes. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Y'all doing good today. Shout out to my crown heads. All right, now. I thought I had to get my damn belt out. I thought I had to whoop some people real quick. Like, get my damn likes up. I ain't gotta whoop y'all today. Y'all doing excellent. Okay. Now, if you have not hit the like button, hit it right now. All right. Pull over on the side of the road like the session had to do if you need to hit that damn like button. But nonetheless, get my damn likes where they need to be at. But you right, the main lion, you know, they really think they got great value and it's giving Walmart, you know. And look, y'all are not dealing with it. A lot of y'all are just not dealing with it. And I cannot blame y'all. But like I said, y'all, expect for it to be a lot worse and get a lot worse, because it's just too much working against women today. And can I say this? Thank you, Nick at Life. It says, I didn't stay disciplined in the gym and in my career union electrical apprentice just to date undisciplined women. I'll smash a few times, but I know them. Oh my God. But you're right. See, y'all just keep inspiring new thought. And then y'all made me forget what I was getting ready to say. Oh, this is what I was getting ready to say. Now that's a valid point, Nick, and I'm gonna get into that too. But this is what I'm gonna say. It's gonna get worse. Also, you all. This is why y'all gotta be really, really careful and really practice your discipline. It's gonna get really, really bad for you all, for you men out there, because with the times getting a lot more challenging, a lot more difficult, it's going to make these women get a lot more desperate, and it's going to make them want to get in their finesse bag even deeper. right? So what you are going to start to realize and see, or recognize and see, I should say, is a lot of women being in submissive form. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. It's going to be a lot of hyenas disguising themselves as submissive little sheep. They're going to play a really, really good game because now they're realizing that, oh, well, men are now, looking for this and men are now looking for that. So what I'm going to need my brothers to do is, and I hate to even say this because a lot of women have been strung along for a long time. You know what I mean? As far as having a man to say that he's going to commit and all that, but he never does. And I don't want to set them up in that way. But just to be completely honest, and this is coming from a woman that waited 5 years for my husband to be my husband. Okay. Now, a lot of women get mad at me because it's like, well, you were younger, and so you had more time to wait, and you had more time to, waste and all of that. We're old. We don't have all this time to be waiting around for no man to put a ring on it, and we ain't got time to... And I feel them. I do. But, ma'ams, that's not my fucking problem. Okay? This is why y'all should have been doing what y'all need to do back then. This is why y'all needed not to be out here having 10-year whole phases and shit. This is why y'all should have got on board early. It's not our fault that now you feel like you pressed for time and now you in your feelings talking about why you out here trying to teach these men to pretty much string us along and not make up his mind. Ma'ams, don't be mad at me. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. For too long, men have had to have the rude awakening of that good old bait and switch. So, like I'm getting ready to tell my brothers, and y'all can just be mad in the car, okay? Fellas, take your time. Do your due diligence. Now, am I saying for you to wait 5 and 10 years and 20 years and all of that? No. But ain't nothing wrong with a good 2 to 3. The fuck? Stop letting these women tell y'all, oh, you should know what you want in a year. You should know what you want in 6 months. Bitch, please. A lot of y'all switch up in 2 weeks. So, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And on top of that, like I said, you all, it's going to get worse with the finesse. So y'all got to play the long haul game. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Y'all going to have to play the long haul game to where you can really see what this one is about. And to be real with y'all, though, it shouldn't take long for you to be able to see what she's hitting for and what she's not. Like, certain things, you just, it's going to be in your face. It doesn't matter how much she tries to put on. But nonetheless, you can never be too careful, especially in today's time, to where the times are getting harder, and so the women are going to try to be more manipulative with their maneuvers. So just be on the lookout for that as well. But my advice, though, would be for y'all to do your due diligence and take your time. Like, don't rush anything. I don't care what you're talking about. I hate when I hear women say, oh, you should know in 6 months. No, the fuck you shouldn't. That's dumb as hell. You should not know in no damn 6 months if this is the woman that you want to marry and spend the rest of your life with. Fuck no. Now, who the fuck is this? Shockwave. You ain't sent down Shockwave to these damn streets with this damn $300 super chat. Y'all drop the salutes, the 100s, the crowns. Hold on, y'all drop all of that down in the damn comments for Shockwave with this damn truth. Hold on now. Now I'm gonna read that in a second. But I want to go back to what Nick said. Nick said, I am not pretty much going to throw away all of my hard work and all of my sacrifice for a female that is not worthy, that didn't mind wasting her damn life, that didn't see her own value, that did not find it necessary to have her own discipline and all of that. Why would I do all of my hard work just to throw it away on that type of female? And again, rightfully so. And that's why y'all are dangerous. Y'all were supposed to be my backup plan. Y'all were supposed to be the guy that I would be able to have a free ride with. So with y'all coming through, knowing y'all worth, having all these damn boundaries, being all disciplined, I'm not going to be able to have my retirement plan. My 304k. Not 401k, my 304k in this bitch. Thank you, Hurricane. I appreciate you. Y'all showing so much love. Let me tell y'all, I have the dopest subscribers, the dopest supporters. Nobody can argue with me about that. Okay? I don't care how much YouTube tries to suppress us in the algorithm. I don't care about how many people try to hate on us and all that. My supporters show up and show out. Okay? So I don't give no fuck. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the dopest. Okay? Thanks again, Shockwave. It says, looks are overrated. The good Lord never spot making beautiful women. Also, 15-1 odds women to men ratio. It says, hold out the man's favor, 100. Shockwave, you know what? I do think Shockwave needs a wrench to Renzo. Y'all give me a second while I give Shockwave a wrench. 300 is crazy. Let me see. Add as moderator. Shout out to you, Shockwave. You ain't send a damn Shockwave to these damn YouTube streets. Hold on. Let me go to the bottom, work my way up. Big shout out to you. Do y'all see this love? The amount of love that y'all give to me is unmatched. I don't see y'all doing this for nobody else. So, you know, like, this how I know that your little big sis is, you know, doing her job. You know, because men today, and I'm going to keep saying that, men today are a new breed. So if you have a new breed of men out here to where y'all are doing y'all due diligence, y'all are peeping game, y'all are making sure that you're practicing discipline in all elements and aspects of your lives. You know, y'all are being wise and strategic about the women that you know, interact with and everything of that sort. Well, with men being like that in 2024, and for y'all to still show up and show out for me, that speaks volumes. I must have passed the motherfucking test. Shout out to us. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. Because for men to be coming through like, nah, I don't know about these bitches. Hold on, let me see something. And then y'all show up for me, that mean I'm doing something right. Hold on. That mean I'm doing something right. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't give a fuck about how fine somebody is. Best believe I've seen that as well. Now, y'all may give them a little love or whatever, but at the end of the day, y'all are looking for authenticity. Y'all are looking for women who are actually showing improvement to y'all. You know what I mean? Not just talking a bunch of bullshit. You know, not just, you know, on some nonsense. Like, y'all are looking for quality and substance. And so I really do want to say that I am grateful that you all find value in me
to support me in that way, because I see firsthand that y'all don't do that. This is not something y'all just do. So shout out to us. Shockwave comes through with $300 and says, Gabby Thomas's on Olympic track team finance Brad startup. That's where I got Gabrielle from. Gabrielle. Because it was this chick that was sponsoring a man, but then trying to down black men. I'm getting to it. It says Gabby Thomas is on Olympic track team finance Brad startup biz, and he a boyfriend. They are Gretchen plus Keisha equals Gretchenisha? Shockwave, what the hell? It says full of self-hate because the brothers they want don't want them. Hold up and married other sisters. Tia left Corey to impress Gretchenisha. Now Gretchenisha thirsting for Corey. This shit, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Let me see. It's not letting me see the rest of y'all. Let me go on my phone. Now, I was able to see you. Let me see something. Hopefully that's not messing with my connection. Let me see something, y'all. And y'all like my video, share the video, and subscribe. Is this turned off? Thank you, Will, for your $4 super chat. Thank you, Project Killer. I'm sorry, Project Kill J. Oh, that's a Junior. Shout out to you, Project Kill Junior. It says, brothers never let a woman pressure you into moving. If she really want you, then she will 100% get on your boundaries and on your terms. Y'all are inspiring so many dope discussions. Let me screenshot that, because that's also something I want to talk about. Okay, I see all the salutes. Let me go to fan funding and see if I can see it that way. Thank you, Johnny. It says, what would women do if they woke up as a eunuch? Is that how you say that? It says, would they wake up and think about the table? Johnny, I'm confused, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Milton. It says, we really just want ego management, but women got a huge ego that won't work out too well. You're right, Milton, and thank you for your $10. You're right. A lot of these chicks, they don't know how to tame their ego. And we all have egos, right? Like, naturally, both men and women have egos. But the issue with a lot of females of today, their egos are, like you say, untamed, and they are just overkill. You know, it's too much. So when you start to feel like you're too good for your man, or you start to feel like you deserve certain things that you don't deserve, you don't qualify for, you know? And then you start to feel like a man is supposed to go above and beyond for you, but you don't have to do anything. So you're absolutely right, Milton, and thank you so much. Thank you, CJ, for your $20. It says a lady I work with, she's 49 and divorced her husband, and she had 5 kids by 5 men. Bitch, you was lucky to even have a husband with that track record. She left him telling us, nigga come a dime a dozen. 2 years later, she married to a lady. Now, wait a minute. Because I told y'all that day would come as well. Y'all are inspiring so many damn dope discussions. Y'all, I told y'all that as well. It's going to get so bad with the men being checked out and done that these women are going to start to turn to each other. You ain't going to have no choice. They're going to go and get with Prince Ella. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Because the men ain't going to set you, and you're going to need help. It says, and the one kid she had by her ex-husband wasn't his. And y'all wonder why men don't want to get married. You can't trust these hoes. This is crazy. And I really hate it because it is such a beautiful life to live with
a woman that values you, that loves you, that respects you, that's trustworthy. It is such a beautiful life. Ask my husband if I don't bring him peace. As a matter of fact, you all, me and my husband had a live stream that we did. Was that last year? We did a live stream last year together, and he said, you know, you bring me peace. He said that's one of the major reasons why I did, you know, marry you. That's why I did see that you were somebody that I could spend the rest of my life with. You brought me peace, you know. And I want to get into that also in our next upload. We got a lot of uploads coming up, y'all. Either uploads or live streams, but we'll see. Did y'all take my poll? Let me see. It's so much to talk about, y'all. I know I told y'all to put ones and twos in the chat if y'all want to talk about certain things, and I will take that into consideration. But forgive me if I end up talking about something completely different, because it's just so much that I do want to talk about that is, you know, important. Um, but who else did I see? And like I said, CJ, it's gonna get that bad to where they're gonna have no choice but to go to women. And then to find out the baby wasn't even yours. Like, this is why men don't want to get married. Thank you, Master H, for your $10. It says, I've had a non-black woman telling me why she would be better for me in person this week. See, Master H, that makes me want to talk about the foreign women next. Because I do have that one already queued up and lined up, ready to go. As a matter of fact, I was going to record that one before I even did this today. But I got thrown off, and so I was like, I'm just going to do a live stream. Yeah, I might do the foreign women and black women thing next. Because a lot of us black women, we're the ones that are actually at war with these foreign women. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, it has progressed to where we're at war now. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. These foreign women, they're getting bold. And yes, they're saying American women and Western women, but we know exactly who they're talking about. Why and how? Because we're seeing a lot of them with black men. Let's be fucking for real and wake up. I might do that upload next, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, because I already got that one queued up. But thank you, Master H. Thank you, ML. It says, when the simps stop simping, you know it's bad out here for them. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Men absolutely in today's time are looking for women that are showing and proving. It cannot just be that you're sexy. It cannot just be that you're attractive. It cannot just be that you're beautiful. It cannot just be that I want to have sex with you. No, you have to come correct. No pun intended. Come correct. Just let it pause. Okay, pause. But yes, the Sims not sipping no more. They're not. Not how they used to. Now, are there still simp lollipoppies out there? Suckers, easy licks? Yes. But that number is dwindling down for sure. Or they're at least dialing back. So, whereas you used to have a simp be able to give you $20, he might give you $5. Okay? It's getting that real in the field. Thank you, D-Rec, for your $4. Your $4.99, $5. You gave me a rose. It says 100. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny. And now I think I am caught up. Okay? But I have got to show y'all love for showing me love, because y'all do not have to give me no money. So whenever y'all give me money, I greatly appreciate it. Okay? Thank you. All right? Because y'all know YouTube does not support this type of content. Right? And so I appreciate y'all for pouring into me. I really do. Hold on. Okay. And big shout out to Shockwave. Shockwave, I think I gotta keep that up there. I mean, I'm gonna keep it up for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna get back into it. But that's a lot of fucking love right there. Do y'all see the love? I could just cry. Y'all so damn dope. Just so damn dope. But yeah, I may do that passport video next, the foreign women next. Thank you, David. It says, thanks to Instagram, a woman's ego is overinflated. Their thirst is never quenched. She thinks she's a dime, barely average. 100. Thanks a lot, simps. You ain't lying, David. It's real sad out here. But see, that's why a lot of y'all don't want to get married and stuff like that, because it's like she's gonna feel like she's entitled to certain things because she's able to get this amount of likes on Instagram, or she got these amount of simp lollipops thirsting after her. You know what I mean? It's a mess. Thank you, Project. It says, my ex-wife thought the grass was greener on the other side and could find another man to pay all the bills and provide like I did. And now all she do is send the hey big head text. Poor little ting. But thank you for your $10, Project. Thank you, Johnny, for your $5. It says A plus honesty, A plus knowledge, A plus humor, A plus charm, A plus beauty, etc. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you, Johnny. Thank you, Miami, Florida, for your $2. It says, it's almost I'm in a bind, Nate season. Man. What you mean it's almost? It is that year round. Ain't no season. This is year round. Thank you, Will, for your $4. Okay, I think I'm caught up. And again, big shout out to you, Shockwave. I appreciate you. But I appreciate all of y'all. But I gotta show a lot of love to Shockwave. They just sent me some damn shockwaves through my damn YouTube streets with that damn $300. Thank you, Joseph. It says the women have already started turning to each other. There's a community called Mind Moon. Who? Mind Moons? Mind Munes? Where divorced moms with children get together and help raise each other's kids. And most times they are gay. I'm sorry, y'all. Certain things you just can't replace. And a man's level of protection, leadership, guidance, his ability to be able to really produce, provide, you can't replace that with a female. Okay, anyway, thank you, Milton. It says your lifestyle approach to topic is what legitimizes your content and why we value your points and believe you. Keep that going. Oh, is that what it is? All right, solid. Solid. All right now. Respect. So y'all like the fact that like I said, but I always say that though, Milton. I always say show and prove. You know, I'm not just on here talking this shit. I'm actually walking this shit. I'm actually living this. You know, and I think that y'all can really respect that, and that's why y'all do show up and show out for me the way that y'all do, versus other females where it's like, bitch, it's giving sisterhood low key. You know, it's giving chameleon. You know, it's giving I just need a YouTube check. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to you, Milton. I appreciate you. Thank you, Zeta. It says, I know I'm late, but this is for you, Queen Crownhead, since I've been on muck mode and peeping game. But this is for you, my token of appreciation. And that's the thing, Zeta. A lot of you brothers have been on muck mode. A lot of y'all been ducked off, you know? Thank you, Shockwave again. It says, you not at war with them. You have won. They fighting for leftovers. Oh! Now, hear me out, Shockwave. When I say that it is a war outside, as it pertains to, you know, getting husbands and men like and stuff like that, I know I'm out of it. I got my man. You know, I got my husband. But I gotta be real, Shockwave, and say that
I would want some of my sisters to be able to have the experience and the luxury of having a quality man to be a part of your life, a quality black man at that, to be a part of your life, to love on you, to take care of you, provide for you, to marry you, you know. And so my hope is that they would take heed to the message, take heed to the warning, so that they can keep some of the men here, because before long, y'all, the men are going to be gone. Then what are y'all going to do? They're taking all the men, y'all. It is not a drill. And they keep saying, oh, I never said black women. I'm not talking about black women in particular. But we can see the writing on the wall. They are bold. These foreign women, they are bold. I'm going to talk about it, y'all. I'm going to record that video tonight, later on, and I'm going to have it uploaded for y'all in the morning before I go to this wedding. Y'all, just wait on it. Just wait on it. And shout out to the black people that still get married. Shit, I'm so happy. It's the first black wedding I went to, and I don't know how damn long. Shit. When the last wedding I went to? The last wedding I went to, but they was interracial. So I can't even say that. My brother-in-law, one of his friends, he got married to his white girlfriend. So that wasn't even a black wedding. Damn. That's what I'm saying. I keep proving my point. So shout out to the black people that's getting married still, because this shit is getting real in the field. But yeah, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all on here too long. Let me go ahead and wrap this up by saying this. Fellas, keep up the good work as far as setting boundaries. Keep up the good work as far as being disciplined, because all it is doing is protecting yourselves from hyenas. And also it is helping for you all to weed through those type, so that you can find the quality women that you're looking for, you know, because you're not going to be distracted by ass and titties and sex and beauty and all of that. And I get it. That's in y'all nature to, you know, be enticed by that. However, I have got to salute y'all for fighting through that and saying, yeah, but it's more to that. I need more than that, you know? And so keep up that good work, because it really is helping us all, men and women alike, you know? By you all raising the bar, it is making us all have to raise the bar so we can meet those standards, so we can meet those requirements. Thank you, Tiberius. It says, I just had my black wedding. Shout out to you. Salute to all the black people getting married. I love it. I love to see that. Love it, love it, love it. Because it's a beautiful thing, ain't it, Tiberius? It is such a beautiful thing to have you a woman in your corner that loves you, values you, that you can relate to. Like, you can't beat that. And as quiet as kept, y'all, a lot of the passport bros, they would love to be with black women. We're going to get into it, y'all. Y'all just wait on it. I'm going to have it upload for y'all tomorrow. They would love to be with black women, but y'all just keep blowing it. But, like I said, y'all, keep up the good work. I'm proud of y'all. Know that any woman that has a problem with you having boundaries is not the woman for you. Know that any woman having a problem with you having self-discipline in all regards, you know, she's not somebody you want to be with anyway, because she is ultimately trying to manipulate, finesse, control. And she's only upset because you're not allowing her to do that, to do so. So keep your foot on their neck. Not like that, y'all. Not literally YouTube, okay? But keep your foot on their neck as far as establishing boundaries, having standards for yourself, raising that bar, and elevating, evolving, and growing, because y'all are helping us all to elevate, evolve, and grow, okay? And like I said, I gotta salute y'all for fighting against your nature, because I know as a man, you know, it can get a little bit hard, no pun intended, to where it's like, damn, you know, I would knock that down, but nah, I gotta knock down these goals. I gotta make sure that she's not knocking down my damn boundaries and my standards. And so, salute to y'all. But I love y'all. Huge shout out to Shockwave for that generous donation. But shout out to all of y'all. I take them y'all for granted. y'all are the dopest. All right, Tony, this is not a drill. You laughing? I'm so damn serious. um, but shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate all y'all for y'all constant love and support. I'll hopefully have that upload for y'all tomorrow morning, so y'all check it out. Or should we wait to Monday, y'all? Y'all let me know. Should we wait till Monday? Cause I don't know if y'all be busy on the weekends. Y'all let me know. Okay. I think I will record the video though tonight, and then try to have it for y'all either tomorrow or Monday. Monday, Kenyatta. Okay, I might do Monday. Cause a lot of y'all we be busy on the weekends. Mrs. O said Monday too. Okay, so I'm gonna record the video tonight, and then I'll have it uploaded for y'all on Monday. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I support y'all. I thank you all. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next dope discussion. And ladies, again, remember this. By exposing these females that are bad, that are a disservice, all it does is help the men to move around those type to get to you. You should be thanking me, not hating me. Okay. Much love and peace to all of my crown heads. I'm going to see y'all on Monday for our premiere. We're out and